My name is Hannah Enyidiya and I'm a cinematographer and a photographer in the industry. I've been in the industry for 5 years now. To be honest, it's been a funny, sweet, painful experience. And first I started off from the church. I started working with the media team in my church, and that was when I was still in my uni. So after school, I studied accounting. I think where I put a pause to 9 to 5 was when I was working in this organization and the man would not, like my boss, he would not pay well. And he was still owe. I had to pause and I had a rethink of what I really want to do. Then I sort of remembered that media is one thing I love doing. So I started interning in this media company, but we were basically doing gospel music video. So from there, I moved on to applying for Ebony Life Creative Academy. So applying for Ebony Life Creative Academy was a new launch to my career journey. After the 3 months film school at Ebony Life Creative Academy, I think my mind was broadened. I got to see young people do amazing stuff in the industry. I was inspired, and ever since then, after the school, I've been opportune to work with my peers and also work in some productions, the likes of Kemi Adetiba and some other amazing directors and DP. And it's been an amazing journey. But yeah, there are parts that are still painful, but it's a sweet pain journey. Yeah. So I'm one person that I enjoy creating memories. So when I photograph, when I film, I await the moments that my clients, the people I'm working with to create the memories, they be like, wow, this is the magic we made. I love this. And secondly, I enjoy the lighting. I'm fascinated about lighting in film sets. Like, nothing gives me joy like proper lighting. Oh my God, I enjoy lighting in film sets. So when I worked on Kemi Adetiba's set, the DP was the South African man, Kabelo. He's an amazing director of photography, sorry. And his light setup, I was really impressed. So I love good light setup when it comes to film. One of the difficulty I encountered was, I can't forget, that was in 2022. There is this corporate event that a friend of mine, he was the one handling the video production. So he hired me and I went there. So while we were still setting up, a friend of his called him on the phone and he was like, hey, what's up? Hannah is here. I was like, oh yeah, I know Hannah. So there, I said, hi, Emmanuel, his name is Emmanuel. I was like, hey, Emmanuel, please, they call me for work. So my friend now told him, hope you heard what she said. He said, yeah, I heard her, but I don't like calling ladies for work because I feel like they are lazy, they don't have strength. And I was like, okay, why would you say such a thing? Apparently, he didn't know the phone was on loudspeaker. But there and then I felt bad about it. And that's not the first time someone is saying that. Someone again wanted to hire me for a job and he was like, if I hire you, because it's a job outside of Lagos. So he was like, if I hire you, that would require me paying for extra room for you to stay in a separate room while I stay in a separate room. So I would rather go with a male so it can cut cost for me. And to be honest, it's really heartbreaking. But encountering it, I think every girl child out there who is into film should just keep thriving, keep pursuing what you are pursuing, to be honest, because except you're good and you're excellent at it, this is not going to stop. But if you're excellent at it, they will definitely go for you. They will hire you. They will pay a separate room to keep you. So you have to be good. You have to be excellent at it. To be honest, in the film industry, women are really on the high rise. However, there are still some aspects where I would still say it's 8 to 2, 8 to men and 2 to female, because departments like grip, lighting, cinematography, I think the ladies there are still kind of very low. But in recent times, I was on this production, and I saw some of these girls. They were gaffers, like they are in light departments, and I was really impressed. And they are not just doing, oh, I'm a girl. Like, they were really hardworking, and I was so impressed. And a couple of weeks ago, I DP'd a short film, and my gaffer, Dorcas, she's actually a girl, and she literally nailed it. Like, she's great, and I was so impressed. So women are coming up, the likes of Nora Awolowo for cinematography aspect, and Nora is really an inspiration. So yeah, but I would still say, to be honest, we are still 2%. I don't think there is anything in particular, because I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the things I'm learning on the go, because moving from studying accounting to filmmaking, and it's not just filmmaking, maybe aspiring for director or producer. This one is cinematography. It's really way different. So I think I'm enjoying the process, and I'm enjoying everything I'm learning on the go. Yeah. First, I would say the expansion of educational system in Nigeria. And what I mean by that is, I would really want a system where filmmaking is also added in the curriculum of universities, tertiary education. You know, because some of all these ladies, while in school, they go for courses that they feel like, oh, it's just there. But if they are being opportune to have filmmaking as a course in school, it will help. And also for film schools, like what Ebony Life is doing, it's amazing. And all thanks to Moabudu and Lagos State government, because it's totally free. So it's actually inspiring. Just in case you are a young girl out there and you feel like, where do I start from? You can enroll for film school. It would really help. So having access to film school, film education that is accessible and also affordable would really encourage young girls out there to probably join the filmmaking industry. Yeah. What the industry will look like 20 years from now. There will be an expansion, to be honest, and the new technologies that are rising, it would really be of great help for our industry, because coming from a place of we don't have a lot of things to work with to achieve some of the things we need to achieve, and having the new technologies, some job roles will be made easier. Yes, it will be easier to achieve a lot of things. So the new technologies, if we embrace it, if we really embrace it, like with our full mind, I think it will be great for the industry. Yeah, I would say structure. The industry is facing the challenge of structure. So I don't know about the actors and their structure aspects, but for we behind the camera, behind the scenes, I think structure is one thing we lack in the industry, because at some point it was funding, but I think the funds are coming in now to an extent, and I would also say inadequate distribution of funds to people. Like some of all these filmmakers, they are bringing in their A games. They are working. They are bringing in their strength, their energy to make a great film. But sometimes it's discouraging that at the end of the day, they go home with little or nothing. It's kind of discouraging, to be honest. So we need a proper structure, and with proper structure comes proper payment to what people work for. So yeah. So my hopes and dreams for Nollywood is that we have expansion, a massive expansion in our ways of telling stories. That we tell stories, let our stories still be culture relevant, and let's make our story globally exportable, because yeah, we are doing amazing, but I'm really looking forward to a Nollywood where we'll have massive expansion in our ways of telling stories and concrete stories. And like I said also before now, proper structure in the Nollywood industry, yeah, because we really need that, to be honest.